it's Rose. I hope everybody is doing well. In today's video, I'll be sharing 7 tips to help back pain. Last year I had spinal fusion surgery, and these are just a few tips that have helped me along the way with getting through recovery and helping my back pain. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, y'all. So the first thing that I'm going to be talking about is a big thing that has helped me with back pain. So as many of y'all know, I had back surgery for my scoliosis last year. So getting through and just adjusting through the pain and getting used to the new feeling of, you know, what it's like after back surgery and things like that has been a crazy ride. But here I am, and these are just a few things I wanted to tell y'all about. So the first thing, and this is something I've actually started back doing since school has begun, but it's just going on a walk every day. I usually do like a few laps around my house every day because it's like this circle, and so I usually just go walking around and just to go for a walk and clear my mind. And it's just really good exercise. It gets you you know, out of the house from sitting. Like for me, I'm homeschooled, so I sit for a few hours a day doing schoolwork, so getting out and taking a walk just helps me and also helps with my back pain as well. So the second thing is a heating pad. A lot of y'all probably already know about heating pads if you've had surgery, if you've had spinal fusion surgery, because it's just a big help to a lot of people. And for me personally, I don't currently use one. I used to a few months ago, but I've just gotten to where I like to do a lot more exercising and stretches than just sitting with a heating pad. I think for me it was more helpful like early on during recovery throughout that time, but it's been about a year since surgery now, so I don't really use one. But I know there are some really good heating pads out there, and they have like massaging for your back, and they have like the different temperatures of the heating and things like that. So there are lots of different options, I'm sure, for heating pads. So I will look into that if you think that might be something that would be good for you. But yeah, I just wanted to say that in case you may have not heard of it. I know a lot of people that have had spinal fusion mostly have, and it helps their back pain, but that's just my personal experience with it. The third thing that I'm going to be sharing with y'all is so for me, sorry, my dogs are barking. I'm actually sitting outside on the front porch, so if y'all hear any dogs barking, it's just them in the yard, they're playing. But anyhow, the third thing is an Epsom salt bath. So if you have like muscle pains or muscle spasms, just a nice Epsom salt bath is nice. And I know there's a brand, Dr. Teal's I think it is, they have like a bath soap wash. It's kind of like a eucalyptus Epsom salt mix, I'm pretty sure. I'm not exactly positive because I don't use it that much, but I have heard that it's just really good just for anyone, like usually with like leg muscle tiredness or anything like that. But that's just from my experience. For me, I have used Epsom salt, and it has been a big help just with just relaxing and heating those muscles up, because a lot of it is when you have spinal fusion, you don't really like to be cold. Like no one likes to be cold, but whenever you are in a cold environment, or like it's cold outside, which right now for me it's not cold outside pretty much where I am, but it just causes you to have muscle spasms and things like that. For me it does, so that's why I always like to have a nice Epsom salt bath every now and then. I don't like, whenever I do a bath, I don't typically use Epsom salt every single time during a bath, but every now and then I'll put some of that into a bath, and it's usually whenever I'm having like back pain or something. So anyway, moving on to the next thing. This kind of might sound crazy, I don't know, but to me it's very helpful, so it doesn't. But during winter, and even like all year round for me, I keep flannel sheets on my bed a lot of times, y'all, because it just helps my body heat up. And so I sleep a lot better whenever I don't have back pain, of course. So this just helps me to sleep better, and I think it's more of like a comfort thing type of deal. But yeah, it just helps, I think, my back heat up faster, so I don't have any muscle spasms or anything like that. But yeah, flannel sheets. A lot of y'all probably know what those are. They're usually sold you know, during like more of the fall winter time, because it's specifically when for when it's cold outside. Most people use those for their sheets. So anyhow, the next thing is real quick, I'm just going to talk about stretching. So stretching is a big help for when you have back pain. A lot of people say they work out and exercise, you know, into like more of the workout plans, but for me, I've learned to just kind of start with stretching and then move up to working out with more in-depth exercises, things like that. So basically like a 5-minute full body stretch is what I normally do, and it's really helpful. So the next thing is walking. I already talked about that. The next thing would be, sorry, I'm looking at my list over here, and I had walking above what I was going to talk about next, but I already did. So next thing I'm going to talk about is coats. So fall and winter is kind of coming up. We're kind of in fall. It's September, I guess you could say. Well, it's September, so I guess you could say it's kind of fall sort of season now. But whenever winter gets here, I'm going to put a coat, and this is my tip. I would recommend y'all maybe just put like a nice just handy jacket or coat into your car or whatever, or take it with you when you go places and it might rain or be cold outside, because when winter comes up, it's always nice to have a jacket in the car that you can put on in case you might need it, and it just helps keep your back and body warm for preventing those muscle spasms and back pain. So going over my list, I talked about flannel sheets, stretching, bringing a jacket or coat with you, walking, taking a walk, a heating pad, Epsom salt bath, and then my last tip is exercising, which I kind of already talked about, but everybody's exercising routines can be different. It just depends on, you know, if they're doing more in-depth exercises, which for me, I'm personally not, because I kind of just started exercising again. I do exercise, and but I kind of stopped, and so I'm starting back now. But anyway, it just kind of depends on how my back's feeling, depending on what I'm going to be doing for an exercise. So like I said, I usually just do walk. I go for a walk, and then I do the stretching, because a lot of my a lot of where my help comes from with helping my back pain is stretching. Working out, I kind of get sore from, depending on what workout it is or exercise. So stretching is a big help, because it just stretches those muscles around and things like that. So anyway, y'all, those are all the tips that I have to share. Like I said, over on my Instagram, I apologize for this video coming out late. I said it was going to come out before this date, but I didn't get the time around to make the video and post it. So it's out now, though. It was, you know, just a little late, but anyway, I hope this helps you. I hope y'all enjoy it, and I hope everybody has a great night. Well, where I am right now, it's currently almost around, I guess, 8 o'clock now, so it's nighttime. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great one, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.